হেল্ল' ৱেলকাম টু নৰ্থ ইষ্ট PSC নৰ্থ ইষ্ট PSCলৈ মই সকলোকে স্বাগতম জনাইছোঁ। আজি আমাৰ যিটো ডেইলি MCQ ডিছকাশ্যনৰ যিটো ছিৰিজ আছে তাত আমি চেষ্টা কৰি আছোঁ যে ডেইলি 10টা কুৱেশ্যনকে ডিছকাছ কৰিব চেষ্টা কৰিম। উইথ ডেট পাৰ্চপেক্টিভ ইন মাইণ্ড আজি আমি আকৌ 10টা কুৱেশ্যন আপোনাৰ সন্মুখত লৈ আহিছোঁ। চ' উইদাউট এনি ফাৰ্ডাৰ ডিলে লেট আছ বিগিন টুডেজ ডিছকাশ্যন। ফাৰ্ষ্ট কুৱেশ্যন ইজ the Tropic of Cancer passes through which of the following countries? The Tropic of Cancer passes through which of the following countries? So as you are aware that এইটো কুৱেশ্যন আমি কালিয়ে ডিছকাছ কৰিছিলোঁ, ঠিক আছে। কালি যদি ডিছকাছ কৰিছিলোঁ আজি ৰিপিট হৈ গ'ল, বাট ষ্টিল ইউ নিড টু ন' দেট দেয়াৰ আৰ around 16 countries through which Tropic of Cancer passes through. There are around 13 countries through which equator passes through, equator. So these are the facts you need to know. So যেতিয়া আমি ট্ৰপিক অফ কেঞ্চাৰৰ কথা কৈ আছোঁ, কোন কোন কাণ্ট্ৰি আছে? আলজেৰিয়া হয়, ঠিক আছে। আলজেৰিয়াৰ মাজেদি আলজেৰিয়া দি পাছ হয়। নাইজাৰ বুলি এটা কাণ্ট্ৰি আছে, নাইজাৰ, লিবিয়া, ইজিপ্ট, অ'কে, লিবিয়া, ইজিপ্ট, তাৰপিছত চাউদি আৰবিয়া আছে, ঠিক আছে, চাউদি আৰবিয়া, তাৰপিছত UAE, ইউনাইটেড আৰব এমিৰেটছ, তাৰপিছত হ'ল ওমান। ইণ্ডিয়া আহিব নে নাই? অফক'ৰ্ছ ইণ্ডিয়া আহিব। ইণ্ডিয়াৰ 8টা ষ্টেট পাৰ হৈ যায় ইণ্ডিয়া। দেন ইউ নিড টু ন' দেট বাংলাদেশ ইজ অলছ' দেয়াৰ, বাংলাদেশ। দেন ম্যানমাৰ, চাইনা, টাইৱান, ম্যানমাৰ, চাইনা, টাইৱান, Mexico, Bahamas, Mauritania and Mali. So these are the 16 countries through which Tropic of Cancer passes through. You need to know this type of questions can be asked. So when you know, you have a fair idea about which are the countries that then you can eliminate. So what would be the correct answer to this question? It would be C, which is India and Saudi Arabia. So India is there, but Iran के through नहीं पास होता है, पाकिस्तान नहीं है, Iraq भी नहीं है. So only correct answer would be India and Saudi Arabia. So that should be your correct answer. Moving on to the question number 42. Through which one of the following groups of countries does the equator passes? Equator কোনবোৰ কাণ্ট্ৰিৰ মাজেদি পাছ হয়, ঠিক আছে। So for that you need to know that how many countries are there through which equator passes through. So there are 13 countries. I have already mentioned you. What are the 13 countries? It will be Ecuador, not equator, it is equator. There is a country called Ecuador. Ecuador. It is not Q, it is C. Ecuador. Then there is Colombia, Brazil, Sao Tome, Principe, Gabon, Republic of the Congo, DRC, Uganda, Kenya, Somalia, Maldives, Indonesia and Kiribati. So there are 13 countries through which this equator passes through. So you need to know these are very important questions that can be asked to you through various exams. So yes, here there is a small, okay, Colombia is there, Kenya is there, Indonesia is there. So I hope that should be clear to you. এতিয়া question number 43 আছে, which African river crosses the equator 2 times? আমাৰ যেটো আর্থ আছে, ঠিক আছে, আর্থ আছে, ইকুয়েটর হয়, ঠিক আছে। there is a river which in African continent এনেকুৱা হয়, ঠিক আছে, ৰবা এনেকুৱা নহয় একেবাৰে, so something like this, ঠিক আছে। তো ইকুয়েটৰটো মানে লগভগ এনেকুৱা পাছ হয়, ঠিক আছে। পাছ হলে কি হয় মানে ওকে, so ইকুয়েটৰটো এনেকুৱা পাছ হয়। so there is a river which passes through equator twice. এবাৰ আহে আৰু এবাৰ উভতি যায়। so what is the name of that river? okay, something like that. so what is the name of that? Is it Zaire river? Is it Nile river? Is it Senegal? Is it Zambezi? Which of the following is the correct answer? So it should be, the correct answer would be Zaire river or option number A. Option number A would be the correct answer. It is also known as Congo river. This river is so huge এণ্ড ছ' ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট এই ৰিভাৰৰ আশে পাশে যিবোৰ মানে এলেকা থাকে তাক আমি কি বুলি কওঁ ৰিভাৰ বেচিন বুলি কওঁ তো কংগো ৰিভাৰৰ যিটো বেচিন আছে ইট কভাৰ্ছ এৰাউণ্ড 13% অফ দ্য এণ্টায়াৰ আফ্ৰিকান কণ্টিনেণ্ট আফ্ৰিকান কণ্টিনেণ্টৰ 13% যিটো আছে তোমাৰ এৰিয়া আছে সেইটো কংগো বেচিনত পৰে চ' ভেৰি ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট ৰিভাৰ উইচ ইউ অল মাষ্ট ন' with respect to African continent. Okay, moving on to the question number 44. So what is the definition of greenhouse effect? If someone asks what is the definition of greenhouse effect, pollution in houses in tropical regions, trapping of solar energy due to atmospheric oxygen, ঠিক আছে, trapping of solar energy due to atmospheric carbon dioxide, or cultivation in greenhouses so as to check pollution. You have 10 seconds to answer the question. Okay, so the correct answer would be C. We are talking about C. C would be the correct answer. Trapping of carbon dioxide, trapping of solar energy or heat energy due to the increase of carbon dioxide. So if we are talking about this is our earth, okay, some distance there is our sun से there light आती रहती है, ठीक है. When sunlight reaches earth surface, some of its light gets reflected, okay, not all, some gets reflected and some stays. So যিবোৰ মানে লাইট যিবোৰ হিট এনাৰ্জি থাকি যায় আমাৰ এটমস্ফিয়াৰত সেইটো কি কৰে লাহে 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 যিটো টেম্পাৰেচাৰ আছে ইয়াক কি কৰে টেম্পাৰেচাৰটো বঢ়াই দিয়ে increases the temperature and this phenomenon increases with increase in the concentration of carbon dioxide কাৰ্বন ডাইঅক্সাইড বাঢ়াৰ কাৰণে আমি কি দেখা পাওঁ যেটো আমাৰ এটমস্ফিয়াৰৰ যেটো টেম্পাৰেচাৰ আছে সেটো আৰু বহুত বেছি বাঢ়ি যায়. So this phenomenon is called greenhouse effect. তো কিছুমান লাইট মানে সানৰ পৰা লাইট আহে আৰু সকলো লাইটটো মানে ৰিসিভ নহয় আমাৰ আৰ্থে ৰিসিভ নকৰে some light gets received and some are reflected back. So and that is how we need to know that the concept of greenhouse gas comes into existence. Okay, moving on to question number 45. Arrange the following gases of the atmosphere in increasing order by volume. So which gas has what is the amount of volume, like there are gases nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, argon. Is hariyota gasor volume jodi if we take into account the volume, so what would be the increasing order? Okay, what would be the increasing order of these gases? So you need to know that hydrogen and other gases, they comprise around 1%, okay, of the atmosphere. Then if we are talking about carbon dioxide, it covers 0.3%, okay. If you talk about oxygen, it covers around 21%. If you talk about nitrogen, it covers around what you all know 78%. So you know that oxygen is 21%, carbon dioxide is 0.3%, nitrogen is 78%. So by this default, what is the percentage of argon by volume? You need not to know maybe, but if you care to know, it is 0.93%. So which one is the least is carbon dioxide, tar pisat ki hai argon, tar pisat oxygen, tar pisat nitrogen. So it would be argon, it would be CO2, argon, O2 and N2. So this type of these are very basic facts you need to know with respect to general science. Okay, moving on to the question number 46. So high mean temperature or high relative humidity and high rainfall well distributed all over the year are the characteristics features of the region. কোনটো রিজনত মানে যেটো টেম্পারেচারও বহুত ই থাকে মানে এভারেজ টেম্পারেচারও হাই থাকে এভারেজ যেটো হিউমিডিটি আছে ৰেইনফল বহুত হৈ থাকে তাৰপিছত হাউ ডু ইউ নো ৰেইনফলো বহুত বেছি হয় আৰু হিউমিডিটি বেছি থাকে. দিস ইজ দ্য ক্যারেক্টারিস্টিক্স অফ উইচ রিজন High mean temperature, high relative humidity, and high rainfall are the characteristic features of which region? You got 10 seconds. This is the easiest question that you can expect from any kind of examination. So the correct answer would be C. Okay, so again let's take into account the earth. This is our equator. Equatorial regionত আমি কি দেখা পাওঁ, যেটো গছ গছনি বহুত বেছি থাকে, ইয়াত বৰষুণ বেছি হয়, ঠিক আছে, ইয়াত মানে গৰম বেছি, যত বৰষুণ বেছি হ'ব তাত কি হ'ব, হিউমিডিটি বেছি হ'ব, তো এনেকুৱা আমি কি দেখা পাওঁ যে আৰু ইয়াত যিবোৰ গছ গছনি আছে সেই বহুত ঘন হয়, ভেৰি ডেন্স ফৰেষ্ট হয় তাতে, হয় না নাই? So these are the few characteristic features that you need to know. আৰু ইকুৱেটৰিয়েল ৰিজনত যিবোৰ আমাৰ মাটি আছে এইবোৰ মানে ফাৰ্টাইল নহয়, ইমান ফাৰ্টাইল নহয়। কিয় ফাৰ্টাইল নহয়? মানে যিবোৰ গছ গছনি বহুত ঘন হোৱাৰ কাৰণে কি হয় যে because the trees are so dense, the fertility of the soil do not get exposed to the sunlight, and that is how we know that the soil of this region are not fertile enough. So okay, moving on to the question number 47. States through which the Indian standard meridian does not pass. So there are states: Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Assam. So you need to know that there are 3 states through which the IST, Indian Standard Time, it passes through. Through which state this IST do not pass? So it's very easy if I just reformulate the question. Okay. So if I'm giving you a hint, there are 5 states through which the IST passes through. So Assam is not one of those countries. Okay, not one of those states. So one is Uttar Pradesh, another is Madhya Pradesh, another is Chhattisgarh, another is Odisha, and the 5th one is Andhra Pradesh. So there are 5 states through which the Indian Standard Time passes through. This is recently in news क्योंकि जो MP का CM है उन्होंने बोला है कि जो ग्रीनविच मीन टाइम, ঠিক আছে, যেটো আমাৰ মানে যেটো ইংলেণ্ডৰ দি পাৰ হয়, ইউকেৰ দি পাৰ হয়, সি কৈছে গ্ৰীনউইচ মিন টাইম যেটো আছে তাৰ ডেফিনেশ্যন চেঞ্জ কৰিম আৰু মধ্যপ্ৰদেশে দি আমি হেতু পাস কৰাই দিম। So something like that. This is in news, you need to know. Moving on to the question number 48. Lake Titicaca, a large deep lake in South America, is located on the border of which 2 countries? Etu lake কোন দুটা কান্ট্রির বর্ডারত অবস্থিত আছে? Is it Argentina and Bolivia? Is it Bolivia and Peru? Is it Peru and Uruguay? Is it Uruguay and Paraguay? You got 10 seconds. So the correct answer would be C. Okay, again there is a mistake, spelling typing error. The correct answer has to be on the border of Peru and Bolivia. The correct answer has to be B. There is a typing error by the person who types it. So we have different team for doing these tasks. So take into account Bolivia and Peru would be the correct answer. Okay. Peru Lake, the name of the lake is Lake Titicaca. Okay. So it is world's highest lake navigable to large vessels. It is the highest lake. बहुत ऊँचा है. Is it because it is the highest lake, or for what reason? It is the highest lake which is navigable to vessels. যত আমি কি মানে শিপবোৰ আহা যাহা কৰিব পাৰে. Okay, and it is somewhere around 3.8 kilometer above mean sea level, and above sea level in the Andes mountains of South America. So these are the facts you need to know with respect to Lake Titicaca. আজিকালি আমাৰ ইউপিএসসি যদি আমি কথা পাতো, ইউপিএসসি তো এনেকুৱা হৈছে যে লেকৰ বিষয়ে সুধি থাকে, লেক ভিক্টোৰিয়া, লেক ফাগুইনিয়া, I think something like that. So তেনেকুৱা লেকবোৰ সুধি থাকে. So what are the most important lakes which are in news? You should be aware about those lakes. Okay, moving on to the question number 49. What is called the law country of the earth? Law country of the earth. Is it Spain? Is it Holland, Italy, Hungary? Okay, the correct answer would be Holland. So Holland is known as the law country of the world. So what do you mean by the law country? Some country or Holland etu ajir naam etu ki ase? Etu ami Netherlands buli ko. The Netherlands buli ko etu. Thik ase, the Netherlands. It plays a special role in the international legal order. Why? International Court of Justice jodi kotha ko tar headquarter kot ase Hague. The Hague buli ase. Etu কত আছে নেদাৰলেণ্ডছত আছে ইণ্টাৰনেশ্যনেল ক্ৰিমিনেল কোৰ্টৰ কেপিটেল কত আছে হাগ তো সেইকাৰণে এটো ল কান্ট্ৰি অফ দ্য ৱৰ্ল্ড বুলি কোৱা হয় ঠিক আছে মুভিং অন টু দি লাষ্ট কোৱেশ্চন অফ দ্য ডে 10th question of the day which city is known as gold capital of the world is it Johannesburg is it Paris Dubai Saudi Arabia it's a pretty easy answer so the correct answer would be A, if you are reading geography of class 6 or 7 so you will see that there is a gold mine जिसका फोटो आपको मिलेगा उस geography book में ठीक है so Johannesburg is also known as the city of the gold or Egoli it is known as Egoli or city of the gold this term is very important Egoli so because of its beginning as a gold mining town it is known fondly to locals by the shortened Joburg or now more popularly known as Jozi local মানুহে Jozi বুলি কয় এটুক Joburg বুলি কয় so there are so many connotations given to this particular city it is a very famous city situated in South Africa so all these questions we wanted to discuss with you with respect to today's 10 questions so hope to see you again in tomorrow's session and till then bye bye